Inhale the future, absorb the present, and exhale the past, and love your enemies. These are two things to keep in mind when it comes to forgiveness and forgiving others. So if you struggle with forgiving others, give this video a watch and I'll describe these two things and why you need to remember them to better forgive people. Gentlemen, my name is Kathan. I'm a man on a mission, helping young men become more biblically masculine. Today's topic is forgiveness and how to forgive, because there's many people who really struggle to forgive. I've been one of those, and it is really hard to forgive. The first to forgive is the strongest. So, gentlemen, the first one I want to go over is actually the second point that I went over in the intro, and that is to forgive someone is to realize that the relationship between you and them is more important than this one little problem. And so that is to let that go and be like, okay, that doesn't matter. The friendship, relationship, whatever we have is more important than that one little thing that happened, or one big thing that happened. But it was just one thing that happened. So forgiveness is being able to, is loving someone more than hating the thing they did. And so if you love someone, you should forgive them. And here's the difficult part. Jesus told us to love our enemies. And that means we must love everyone. Meaning we must forgive everyone. So that is why you must forgive everyone. It's because forgiveness is through love. Because, let me explain. God is forgiving us of our sins because of what Jesus did on the cross, because he loves us. So we must love our enemies and forgive our enemies. So if you're not friends with someone, you still need to forgive them for what they did. And the second point is that people who really struggle to forgive often are really stuck in the past. And that is why I said the quote, inhale the future, absorb the present, and exhale the past. Because gentlemen, people who are stuck in the past or are mentally still in the past are depressed. People who are mentally stuck in the future are anxious. And people who are in the present, I don't want to say the wrong word here. People who are in the present are at ease. That's the word I was looking for, are at ease. So if even outside of forgiveness, if you're living in the future or the past, that could explain why you're feeling these feelings of depression or anxiety. Because you're living in the wrong space. You need to be in the present, what is happening right now. Because the past is gone. There's no reason to focus on the past. And in the future, you may think, oh, I'll be so much happier when I get this lifestyle. But you're going to get that lifestyle, then you're going to be like, oh, I wish I was so much happier you're never going to reach that. That's living in the future. That's anxiousness. Live in the present. Realize that you are blessed where you are because you're alive, first of all. There were so many times that I could have died, but I'm still here. So I'm extremely blessed because I'm living in the present. And I'm extremely thankful for it because I am living in the present. But if I wasn't living in the present, I wouldn't be very thankful because I just think about my past the whole time. I'd be depressed. Or I'd think about my future, be like, why am I not there? Because that's where I'm supposed to be. No, it's a long journey. So back to forgiveness. If you struggle to forgive, a lot of people who struggle to forgive are too focused on the past and they can't move on from it. So living in the present will allow you to move on from the past, which will help you prioritize the relationship with this person over the one thing that they did in the past. That's about it. I hope that helped, gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Here's another video that YouTube thinks you'll like. I think you'll like it too. And don't forget to live for God, because why else would you live? Peace.